What's up guys, Rhino here and welcome to my latest FIFA 19 Ultimate Team video. And this one today guys is going to be based on a new SBC player, a FLASHBACK ESSWEIN, as you can see right here on the screen. This is based on FIFA 13, so obviously EA, because of Foot Birthday, have been releasing cards to do with previous FIFAs, kind of like for nostalgic reasons I suppose. And to be honest, it's worked on me, I have to say. He was incredible on FIFA 13. He was so sway. I think he's only probably like 75 overall, something like that. A very low rated card for a gold, but he was just incredible. The guy just literally could not miss. So, you know what, I want to try him out on this particular game. I don't know if he's necessarily going to be that good on here because just of the way the game works now. It's obviously different mechanics, but you know what, it would be pretty fun to use him. Honestly, if he wasn't in the Bundesliga, if it was Bundesliga 2, I probably wouldn't touch him just because it's so difficult to link. But you know what, I could get him into a team fairly easily because he's Bundesliga. Yeah, and I wouldn't have to worry about kind of having to like bring him off the bench or whatever, because I've got a lot of strikers like Torres, Tevez, Rooney, who just kind of collect dust, to be honest. So at least ESSWEIN should hopefully not do that. He's fairly expensive. Like I wouldn't say he's cheap. You know what I mean? Like he's not as expensive as like a Flashback Vidal, but he is pretty expensive nonetheless. So both squads require an 84-rated team. Both do require 2 informs, which is what kind of bumps the price up, I suppose. I mean, the first one is called De Rotten. It gets you a rare Electrum Players pack, this one, as an individual reward. But we need is a Stuttgart player, 2 informs, an 84-rated squad, and at least 80 chemistry. So the 2 informs, again, if you saw my previous video on Vidal, it's very similar situation because obviously we're still in the same team of the week. These informs are just kind of the cheapest ones out there. So we've got Hamuma, who I did actually pack. Obviously we saw that in the previous video. That was in that really insane pack that I had at the end, so I kept him for this. Dubois, who costs 15k. Yeah, again, only 81 rated, but it's just kind of the cheapest way to do it, really. It's one of the cheapest cards out there. And then the rest of it is just all French League, and obviously those informs are perfect because they are from the French League as well. So it all works pretty nicely for chemistry. You'll kind of notice with both squads, it's again like with Vidal, it's a very much kind of like French League or French themed. You can see I've got Ruffier in goal, who cost me 3,300 coins. Benjamin Pavard 2k there. Lacazette I actually already had, which is a massive bonus for me because you know he would have been fairly expensive. Anthony Lopez 3,300 coins. Nabil Fekir 13.5k. Dimi Payet was a first owner card. Fabregas was 6.2k there. Florian Thauvin 5.4. Memphis was 4.6. Again guys, like I said in the Vidal video, just make sure if you're going to pick up a player like Memphis, make sure you pick up his 84, not his 83, because you could quite easily get caught out with something like that. And obviously we saw Hamuma there already, was a first owner. As you can see, 84 rated, 84 chemistry as well. So there's a little bit of room for manoeuvre there. I mean, I think obviously a couple of those players being first owner probably gives me a little bit of a boost, so I probably imagine that without the loyalty it probably would bang on 80 maybe. But obviously you got a couple things you can do here, like Hamuma you can convert to left wing, Thauvin to right wing, Payet, Fekir you can convert to centre mid instead of cam. So there's a little bit of room to, you know, gather a little bit of extra chemistry there, but that gets that done. Fairly easy, to be honest. Fairly easy in general, not exactly going to be too difficult. And the second and final squad is Die Mannschaft. This one here, I mean, you see straight up, I've got like nobody there. That's not because I've not bought them. I am fairly prepared. I feel like maybe I've not got a couple of other players, but I can sort that out. Most of them are just in my transfer list because obviously the players are the same. But this one gets you a mega pack as a reward, which is okay. It's, you know, it's not the best packs out there, but it's okay. It requires 1 German player, 2 informs, again an 84 rated squad, and again 80 chemistry. So what I need to do is dip into my transfer list and pull a couple of these players out. I feel like I'm missing 1 or 2 players because I'm pretty sure I've got like 7 players on here and I only had 2 in my squad, so I must be missing a couple, which I can go ahead and buy. Although I'm not sure who they are. I'll have to try and figure that out. I may cut out the video and cut back in to figure that out, because honestly I can't remember. I built this team last night, and you know what? Last night's like 1,000 years ago to me. So we'll try and get that right, but we'll see quickly first. So I may have some players in my club, but I don't think I do. If I go with newest, then that should work pretty nicely. I do actually have an 83 rated Memphis in my club, but it wouldn't work. The way it all kind of fits together, it wouldn't actually work for me. Sorry, Julian, put you back in there, mate. Lopez, I'm pretty sure Ruffier was in goal. I think Lopez was like left back or something. Payet would have been cam. Fabregas would have been centre mid, which probably means that like Hamuma would have been centre back maybe. Honestly can't think who I have. I'm gonna quickly cut out this, guys. I'll probably remember straight away, but just to make sure that we're not sat here watching me, you know, get the bloody light bulb in my head. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've just picked up an 85 rated Alexander Lacazette. It was actually him and Fekir, who players I didn't realise needed in both squads, to be fair, so that's kind of my bad. But yeah, we've got him now, and we're going to stick him into the squad. Obviously, Lacazette is another one of those players actually that he does have an 84 rated card as well, so just be careful. It took me a couple of minutes there to buy him, just because I was kind of filtering through, making sure I didn't pick up an 84, but obviously still trying to get an 85 at the cheapest price. So the downside to EA not introducing any of these kind of filters on the transfer market where you can just search for a particular rated card. I don't understand why it's not an option. I feel like if Lacazette's got an 84 and 85, I should be able to search just for his 85. But you know, we're not quite at that level yet in Ultimate Team, unfortunately. But I'm sure it will come. I'm sure it will come at some point. They've obviously had a lot of new features over the years anyway. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for this particular squad. Yeah. There it is right there. So we've got Lopez in goal, 3.3k. Again, Dubois is at right back. That one cost you 16k, which is a little bit disappointing. Gulick 1.1, Ruffier 3.4, Hamuma's like 16. So there's actually Hamuma at left back, Ruffier centre back, and Lopez the goalkeeper. So I did get it the wrong way round. Fabregas in midfield, 6.3k. Julian Draxler was a first owner card, which is pretty good. We got Memphis, 4.5k there. Fekir at like 13k. Dimi Payet at 4.9, and Lacazette was 12k basically. So overall, this SBC should cost you, really, if you did it all from scratch, should cost you about 170, 175k, something like that. I mean, for me personally, I feel like I probably saved maybe like 20, 25k, maybe a little bit more. I didn't make like massive savings because I don't have a lot of players in my club, but I did have some players, and I made a little bit of a savings, so I didn't have to spend like all out. I reckon it probably cost you about 130, 140, something like that in the end, which isn't too bad for a pretty decent player. We'll have a look at his stats in a second, and obviously we get a couple of packs as well, so you never know, we could get a pack like we got in the Vidal video to, you know, really kind of cut the cost of it, I suppose. I mean, that would be the ideal world. I can't imagine it can happen again. Does he have a... Oh, I'm disappointed, man. Has he got a top knot? Or like a ponytail or something? Oh, nah, man, that's not cool. That's not cool. Ah. Can I change my mind? Ah. That's it. It's not in his photo, is it? Come on, EA. Come on. False advertisement there. Right, anyway. So yeah, 91 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, 99 shot power, which is incredible. Fairly kind of average sort of finishing stats, really. I wouldn't say they're like incredible, but then again, he doesn't really warrant having incredible stats because he's never kind of done it in real life. Crossing is 87 because obviously he has like his base card's right mid, or like right wing, so pretty decent cross ball. Fairly decent kind of passing and curve stats in general. Agility is 82, which is okay. His reactions are 92 and his ball control is 91. His dribblling is 93, so it's going to be very, very good in that sense. 91 jumping, and how big was he? 6 foot, so that's not too bad actually. Only 3-star weak foot, which is a little bit of a downside. Medium work rates, which are kind of okay, I guess. Like skill moves aren't that great, but he does have 90 strength, 89 aggression, and he does have okay stamina. Not incredible stamina, but all in all, like a decent card to be honest. He's not end game, I wouldn't say, but he's a pretty usable player. You can get a lot of enjoyment out of using him, I would say. So just before we end it, guys, I'm going to quickly crack open the packs. We'll start with a mega pack. Why not? It's there. Hopefully we get a walkout at some point. We don't get one in the first pack. But yeah, just to try and, you know, reduce the cost of the SBC really. Marcano, not even a board there in that first one, which is pretty disappointing. As I said, like mega packs, they're okay, but they're not that good. There is the man, Javinho, who we've just completed in the weekly objectives. Incredible man. Jermaine Defoe up to the transfer list, and then we will get rid of all of that straight in the bin. And we'll end with a rare election players pack. So it's going to be 12 players, 6 gold, 6 silver, all rare. So 6 rare gold players. Can we get something big? No, we can't. Unfortunate, but it is going to be a board, which is a bonus. Spanish right mid, what we're saying. Oh, Juan Mata. Okay, 83 rated Juan Mata. It's not too bad, I suppose. Don't think I've got him yet, so he'll do alright. Slip straight into the club. Danny Alves there as well. Christian Teo. Yeah, and then some Sills Grosskreutz, which is quite good. I'll probably try and sell some of them. They probably get a little bit of value, but the rest of those is not really going to be much point trying to get too much for them. Probably SBC players. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this particular video, guys. Hopefully that was fairly useful to you in terms of how to get S-Fine done. Obviously talked for him a little bit there, like I said. I would say he's probably worth it, to be honest. If you played FIFA back then and you used his normal card and you remember how good he was, I'd say it's probably worth it. But I can imagine there's a lot of people out there that only started playing Ultimate Team last couple of years and they're like, you know what, like, who on earth is that guy? He looks trash. And they just wouldn't bother. So I completely understand. It's probably going to be one of those ones that just splits opinion. But let me know what you think about that particular card, guys, and whether you think that SBC is worth it, and also what packs you got, if you got anything good in your packs. Yeah, and obviously feel free to leave a like. That would be much appreciated. And if you could subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, again, that would, you know, helps a lot. But yeah, that is going to be it from me, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys later.